In a world with entirely too many shows about cars, this is another pointless automotive podcast.
Hey everybody, nothing big going around here. Not a celebration of so many episodes or any of the likes of that. Frank, how you doing? Casual, how you
I'm
doing?
good. I'm good. I just had a thought.
Oh,
It's our 200th episode.
God damn it. Buried the lead.
Um,
Yes.
should we ask the Magic 8 Ball if we're gonna make it another 200 and get to 400 episodes?
Ooh, I like where you're at. Spoiler, this is our 200th episode. Magic 8 Ball in hand. If you guys think back to a good number of the 200 episodes we did consult the Magic 8 Ball. It's never been wrong. It's been pretty
It's
aggressively
uncanny,
correct.
really.
So I can't remember. I killed a gypsy for this one. I might have something to do with there was a full moon on a leap year. Okay, so will we make another 200 episodes with this fucking ratchet fucking podcast thing we try to do?
Let's see. Let's see. What do we got?
Oh my God, I need glasses. First off,
Results.
First off,
Results appear cloudy.
Chadwick will not be able to read in another 200 episodes.
What do we got?
Signs point to yes.
Hey!
So I can't show that because
Let's
you can see the little
go.
triangle float there. Signs
yeah,
point
yeah,
to
yeah.
yes.
All right. Look at that.
Look at that, guys. I can fucking read shit. All
That's
right,
a
well,
relief,
anyway,
honestly. Actually, maybe not. That's actually intimidating.
we got work to do.
400 episodes.
So, guys,
Well, we're halfway there.
200 motherfucking episodes, Frank. That's a
Right.
lot on a weekly show where we've only skipped a few weeks. Truthfully, over the 4-year run, nearly 4-year run.
Yeah, and each time it was like, I think you had a child once. I think one time
Excuses.
one of us got really got the vid or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But a couple of I think we've missed like 2 or 3 weeks
That's not bad.
in nearly 4 calendar years. I mean, you do the math, right? If we've missed like 3 of them, then 200 episodes, yada yada yada. We're
pretty good.
We're closing in on 4 years of doing this.
Killer.
And if I'm being honest, like, I
Please
suppose we
don't.
should thank you, the listener, right?
Ooh.
But
Right
if
at
we
the
had,
beginning.
I'm just thinking though, but like if we had like 0 listens every week, I mean, maybe we would still do this. I don't know.
Yeah, because
Maybe.
you're right. It's hard to make that call between the 2 listens we get and the 0 listen that you just proposed. So, yeah, no, we'd probably still be doing this. Hell, we do it without cameras basically every time we talk. Dude, I thought it'd be kind of fun. I'm a big comic book guy, so I grew up reading comic books. I still enjoy graphic novels,
Heavy metal.
So, good stuff. It's okay actually, but in comics how they will say something and it alludes to something that happened in a past issue, and they do that little shout out of what issue you can find it in.
Sure. Yep.
For continuity. I did that on this episode. So every time I do a shout out, because I wanted to revisit some of our favorite episodes. So you, the viewer, listener, if you're not just using YouTube, if you're actually listening to podcasts the old fashioned way, but if you're on YouTube, hi.
Hi.
I will reference the exact episode number that I'm referring to when we're talking about our favorite episode. So stay tuned, dear listener.
Does that make this like a do you remember back? I
clip
remember
show.
The Simpsons specifically.
Clip
Yes,
show,
the clip
yeah.
clip shows where it was just like, oh man, a clip show, and it was just like,
One of the best episodes, though, right?
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were. Troy McClure is
No.
the host. You son of a bitch. They are
no,
so good.
I'm not clip shows. Clip shows were the worst.
No, they were good. The Simpsons ones were fantastic. I will die on that sword and that hill on that sword.
A hill of swords.
Hill of swords. Frank,
Yes.
looking back, 200 episodes. Well, about to be 200 episodes under our belts. Any favorite sode that sticks out to you?
I mean, there's definitely a few. For whatever reason, and I don't know why, I really enjoyed our Everything Geo episode.
That was a fun one.
I really liked just going over all of the Geo's offerings. Was the Geo experiment good? And I would argue yes. And just an all Geo episode was a lot of fun. And I don't know. How did you think about that episode? How do you feel about Geo?
Yeah, I think I love Geo. I love Geo. You're just saying that
Love
because you
lamp.
have a tracker in the garage. No, I think we both actually like Geo. I think all their products are super fun. The Prism is probably the most sedate, but even then there was like a GSI version of it, right?
Hmm.
Like a cool. You could get a hatchback with a 4AGE engine. So
Yeah,
that even had a cool variant.
the old
Trackers were
twin cam.
sweet. They're all kind of cool, right? Like, so I enjoyed Geo quite a bit. That was a fun episode, kind of hashing out, and then like actually drawing the lines between what vehicles they were, and what an
Sure.
interesting time for GM in general. Right? That's
I
probably the
mean,
coolest part about that.
it would be interesting. I'm not advocating for it, but it would be interesting if Geo came back, like a resurrected Geo,
Oh,
um, and like what that would look like, different offerings from around the world. It'd be really interesting if that was somehow the way to crack the door for some of these Chinese offerings to come to America, where if it's like GM licenses and then builds them here to avoid tariff nonsense, but it's like a whatever, a Great Wall,
hmm.
whatever, but called a Geo, right? Have the new Geo Prism, and it's like a Chinese EV. I don't know.
Even though we'd get stuck with what would be modern Daewoo is probably how that plays out, right?
Sure.
But
Yeah.
or they could bring like cars that we didn't get here, like Isuzus and Suzukis that are still being made in like Japan. It could be a
Hmm.
way to get around those like gray market import and imported car tariffs and all that kind of fun stuff. That'd be kind of silly. Cars you couldn't
Yeah.
buy anywhere else,
Yeah.
badged any differently in the
Give me
States.
Geo, but I liked our Geo episode. I thought that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
How about
I
you?
like that. We just did not too long ago. We did an automotive Would You Rather, which is like I
We've
think
done a
it's
bunch of them now.
God, dude, I think we've done six. If you're listening at home, that covers episodes 14,
Oh,
34, 75, 116, 152, and 197.
oh
So
boy, numbers.
these have always been a blast. If you want to go back and listen to these, our
Yes.
scenarios. The one made out of children's flesh, the interior.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Sometimes you have an F40 with like child skin interior. I don't recommend it.
No,
We
but
not none of us chose that. I,
it's
I
not
don't
a
remember what the other offering was. I think it was a Diablo, but with you had to live in the rooftop tent that was affixed to it for a
yeah.
calendar year or something like that.
We've had some good
What if the
ones.
children were evil? Like
Oh,
they were all like Hitler's in the making.
you never know. It's a 50-50 shot, right? Like
I
you're
think
just
50 there's a 50-50 chance. There's a 50% chance all children will turn into Hitler. There's
that's a lot of Hitlers,
so many
potentially.
many Hitlers.
Yeah. How
It's
many
once they're
mini
old enough to
Hitlers?
start growing that mustache is when you really got to make a decision. And like, do we
Oh,
skin this?
so are you saying kids that can grow mustaches at a young age will grow to fruition faster? Like little, let's not go there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, great episode.
Eliminate your local future Hitler. Anyways,
Yeah,
um,
good
yeah,
lord.
those were fun. The would you rather's. Yeah,
God.
like I have to. What's funny is like the last few ones we've done, I had to like panic the day of and go, oh God, I know we're gonna do one of these, and I've had like no notes.
Right.
I need to keep like a notepad on me. So whenever I think of something strikes and I feel like we have to I got to write this one down for the next sode.
But
I can bring a heavier loaded gun.
the game, would you rather, always it's trying, right? Unless you have
Mhm.
like a strong affinity to one of the answers, and usually you can play into that. But the way we play this game, there's no winner, right? Like we usually give each other these two shitty options, and we're like, God, and then you watch our personal struggles, like deciding
Sure.
what is the most morally upright decision to make, and we never arrive at that, but it's fun to watch. I think it's fun writing those scenarios in my opinion. So those have been some of my favorite episodes to film, and we've been doing it for 200 episodes, so six
Yeah.
installments of Would
Well,
You
maybe
Rather.
maybe what we can do is on the long teased and hopefully
God
on
damn,
the
don't do it.
horizon soon, after dark, late night confidential bonus episodes. We could just play regular non-automotive themed Would You Rather? Because
Ooh.
I know there was some that whether it be in high school or college, those group of friends of like, there were always a few that were like, would you rather have like pipe cleaners for pubic hair or I don't know, whatever, and just like go down the list. And so we can bust some of those out.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. We should definitely do that.
Yes. Um, you know what ones I have fun, a lot of fun with, and going all the way back to episode number 4,
Ooh.
saving Mitsubishi.
Yes.
I like our savings of like, hey, how can we like, save Nissan or save Infinity? Those are fun. The saving Mitsubishi one was our first go at that, all the way back to episode number 4.
Right. Wow.
And it was fun. And I like trying to play that. And I'm curious if we did saving Mitsubishi a redo 4 years later. Like it's 4 years later, both of us talking about bullshit, but also 4 years later of like the market has moved on. I remember I was like, oh, I want like Mitsubishi to be like an EV brand. Mitsubishi Electric, a lot of parallels. There's a lot. It's an electric company. They also make cars. They can position themselves well there. I don't know that the market would support that today, and so because the pendulum has swung the other way on EV stuff. And guess what? It's going to come swinging back. But for now,
maybe
it will eventually. Maybe not for the stuff that we like. But guess what? You and I aren't buying new cars anyway, so our opinions don't matter. But yeah, so I think that was a fun one. That was a fun exercise, and it led us to do some other ones, and it's going to lead us to continue to do other ones of saving. I don't know.
Yeah, we've
Plymouth? No, they're dead. I don't know.
It was also on my list. I think we've done, I want to say 5. So believe it or not, Saving Mitsubishi, episode 4, Saving Buick, episode 29, Saving Infinity, 63, Saving Alfa Romeo. That was an interesting one to save. Yeah,
I vaguely remember that one.
I vaguely do too. I was like,
hammer drunk?
Did we? We might have both been.
Yeah.
We apparently saved them. And Nissan number 192. That's pretty recently. So there were 5 installments of the saving episodes. Clearly, the OEMs need to consult with us,
Private Ryan,
at our Ryan's
Silverman.
Privates. Our bargain basement counseling fees will be applied, of course. But dude, we've hit some good ones. Yeah, Alfa Romeo. I can't believe. What the fuck were we thinking? Yeah, it's a fun thing. Just like you said, I like how we come with our own list. Like, here's what's going to happen. Will it work? No. But would it be amazing? Yes. And it's a fun little exercise. And I think what's funny is we are pretty abstract, and we do come from a car enthusiast, like, point of view, which we decidedly OEMs aren't. Right, especially the ones we try to save. Right, they don't have anyone like us in that network.
A bunch of shareholders that are pissed off because these companies have been bleeding out.
Yeah, it's just P&L statements, and they don't give a fuck what you make anymore, and there's no soul. But we come at it with that enthusiast standpoint. But we still, I think, Frank, the funniest thing is I watch us. We still work in some like kind of logic, like financial logic into our arguments. You're like, oh, but they could use this platform from the past, and we're like, no, but yeah, okay. So that's always a fun exercise to watch us.
Yeah, because I hate
try to do.
Because I do hate being like, and then they'll introduce. They'll bring back the LS, and then they'll put the LS V8 in the thing, and they'll delete airbags to make it cheaper. It's like, no, like that's
never gonna
none
happen.
of that has happened.
Yeah.
Like it's an impossibility. Yeah, no, that's those are good. Yeah, the saving Mitsubishi specifically, because that was the one that kickstarted it. What did we think? I don't know. Who should we save next?
Oh, I mean, Alfa Romeo was so memorable. Let's do another Italian make. No,
Fiat. Yeah.
Oh, that's a heavy lift even for us. I don't know, man. That's a good. We should definitely save someone. Who needs help? Who needs the most help?
Chrysler. What do they have? The Pacifica, and that's it?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I think they only have the Pacifica.
I mean, how can we not?
Unless they have, or didn't
they
make it all gas? Isn't the Pacifica like hybrid only, and then they have the gas one of the exact same thing, the Voyager, or something like that?
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right on that one.
Yeah,
that'd be an easy save then. Just have we'll have 2 vehicles.
Just add another minivan.
Well, no, we'll just bring back the Avenger,
the Grand Caravan. Yes. Yes,
The answer is bring back
Sebring.
the Avenger. Yeah.
Bring back the Sebring.
And then call it the 200 when they get sick of it. That'll work.
Yeah, yeah, the 201.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be it. What else you got in your list, sir?
So, I really enjoyed our budget car episodes.
Yes,
That
yes.
started episode 175 was when we revealed our budget
Hmm.
rally cars. And the reason I like that one so much, Frank, is because we didn't fucking tell each other. Like a
Yes,
peek behind the curtains is we did not reveal what
yeah,
car
that
we
was fun.
had. And that was like, for me, I think I had mine even like a week or two longer than you had yours. So I was just
Yeah.
like, absolutely no photos, no social media, no like hints or even in the background
Hmm.
of another shot. I thought that was super cool to reveal to one another on the
Did you
air.
have? Did you have? I don't know what I thought you. I'm not trying. I'm trying. I don't know if I had any real thought on what you would get. I thought maybe you'd come up with another Mini Cooper.
That's fair. Yeah.
Um, but like, did you have any thought on like what I might show up in and like, oh, a
So
Hurt Celica or something like?
yeah, so once we actually started the game, I was looking not just for myself, but once I secured my vehicle,
Hmm.
I was like, "What the fuck is Frank looking at?" And I know I saw your focus because it distinctly stood out because the orange, the competition
Yeah,
orange,
yeah.
and the fact that it had been hit by a dump truck or a garbage truck or
Hmm.
something to that
Hmm.
effect. So I was like, "That's
Dumps
the
like a
kind
truck.
of shit he fucks with." So I'm like. I'm like he's gonna pick
He's
a
dumb
Fiat.
enough to get
A
that.
Focus SVT is like the perfect thing too. So
Yeah.
I was doing that little fun game, but yeah, we had no idea because
Yep.
it was open. There were no restrictions, just
None.
budgetary.
Budget.
Yep, that was it, and that was dude, what a blast to reveal our cars and like sharing photos and like we were
Yeah, that was
so
genuinely fun.
secretive. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
that stands out to me.
Yeah, that was a good one. Another one that I would like to find a way to replicate is
Mhm.
we've done one on location,
Yep,
which was the and you've probably got the episode number in front
episode
of you.
number 17, live from the field.
It was
Off
17?
17 was
Oh
our
my God. In my
off-road
head, it was like
episode, bro.
117. I
No,
didn't know that's
sir.
that far back.
Yeah,
God, we were
nigh
we
virgins.
we haven't gone back.
Yeah.
So that
We
was
stayed the fuck out of the field.
That's right. So we went on location
Mhm.
to the shoot, what the hell's the name of it? The Overland Park in Carnegie.
Carnegie
We went out to
recreational
Carnegie
vehicle area.
recreational vehicle area, and you had the Land Cruiser
100 series
100
flavored.
series, and I had the lifted Sienna. And we did some light off-roading, and then we just sat and recorded at a picnic table, and it was kind of windy, and there were some light challenges, but we made it work. Um, and that was fun. Like
That
I'd
was
like us to
super
do
fun.
something else, not necessarily at an off-road park, doesn't have to be
Mhm.
off-road themed, but just like I don't know, maybe on a rally
Oh, yeah.
we record. Oh, you know what? I take it back.
We
We did
should.
record another one. We recorded one on the way back from the
The coastal,
DWA rally in the Galant.
coastal Range Rally 2022,
Yes.
I believe it was. Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
That's true. We did do that.
Yeah. So that's one, from cars. I like the concept of recording from a car. That was good. But yeah, we should maybe hopefully in the next, I don't know, couple hundred next episodes, we get some field recordings and just because it was a different vibe and it's kind of fun to just kind of get out and kind of change a pace.
Hell yeah, dude. Especially if we do like an adventure van, like budget challenge, which I
Yeah.
still like. I floated that out there last episode. I really want to do that. Maybe set it for 5K so there's like extra element of adventure in there. But
Sure.
like actually go out somewhere, rough it, spend the night to a pod that night
Yeah.
at a
Night pod.
campsite
No, no,
with
no,
our
no, no, no,
vehicles.
no, night pod.
This could be good. This could be
Yeah.
real fucking good. Dude.
Telling you, the Gambler.
Oh,
We enter the Gambler.
I don't know if I do that with
And
my adventure van.
that's like the ultimate adventure for the
I
adventure
know,
van.
but it's our adventure vans are barely going to make it to a campsite and back.
Have you seen a Gambler build?
I know, but for some reason, I know well, you didn't make even the rally, so
This is true.
get out of here.
This is
get
true.
out of here. But I think camping would be totally doable because, like, for 5K, we're gonna have to get off road kind of mods going, right? We have
Yep.
to. So that's a little bit of cash. I think that gives us enough, but we're not getting anything good. We're not getting any like van life. We're not going all the way in.
God, I mean, what?
We're putting beds in there. It's gonna be awesome, dude.
It's gonna be awesome.
Okay, we're doing it.
Get another all-wheel drive Sienna.
I mean, that's kind of good, but can you score a decent one for 5K though? With the
Um,
mod window?
maybe.
That's a tough
I mean,
one.
I was into mine under 5K, but I don't know. I had it a long ass
Yeah,
time.
that was pre-pandemic.
Suburban.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Not quite van life, but I'll allow it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just write the word van on the side really big. Um,
Fair enough. We
yeah, I need
should
to get
have
like
to
a
make it
shuttle. Would a
van.
shuttle bus count?
We should, yeah,
If I'm
of
on like an old
course.
shuttle bus,
Hell yeah. Old
just put
school
mud
bus.
trains on it. Yeah. Yeah. The wheels on these bus.
Oh boy, I really want to do this now.
Yeah, boy. Should we? Well, let's put a pin in that because I do want to talk about
Mm.
the future. Like, what else?
Oh,
What should we do down the future in the future? But before we do that, what other ones are on your happy fun highlight list that we've
you know,
done?
it's kind of funny because we're not at all a breaking news podcast, and I think that's becomes fucking obvious based on if you talk to either of us for 2 minutes, I don't know what the fuck's going on in the automotive. Like I know,
Or
but
any news.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. We landed on the moon.
Yeah, the Berlin Wall, some bullshit. Somebody's like
Yeah.
the Cold War. I don't care about that kind of
Yeah,
bullshit.
whatever. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cuban missile. I don't give a shit.
No, what's a Cuban? I
Cigars.
don't even know. Yeah.
But yeah, no. What was I? Where I lost my track of thought. Like
Do you think there's
immediately.
anybody? Do you think there's anybody out there who thinks the Cuban Missile Crisis
Inside
was
job?
was no, like the Cuban Missile Crisis, and they hear it and they've never actually like understood what it was, and so they've just always misunderstood that there were some like cigar appearing and shaped missiles
Mm.
that were, and there was some sort of crisis around that. They didn't realize that there were like Russian ICBMs deployed to Cuba.
Hmm.
They just assumed that like, oh, there's some missiles that the Russians had and they look like cigars. That's why they're the Cuban Missile Crisis.
There's like at least a dozen people. Yeah, I agree.
Mhm. Yep.
Was
Yeah.
that my short answer?
Yeah. The Dulles brothers are two of them.
God, so what I was alluding to is
Yeah,
the
sorry.
news episodes we did.
Yeah.
Don't apologize. I lost my own track of thought there. So it's, when we broke news, I thought that was a lot of fun because we covered some subjects. We always tied it back to stuff we care about anyway. And I kind of feel like everything's cyclic, especially cars, dude. Everything, video games, toys, what's cool is cyclic. I feel like that and the automotive stuff that we covered was pretty fun
Time
on
is a
those
flat
episodes.
circle.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Much like my rectum used to be.
Oh, a flat circle. Flattened circle.
Yeah.
It's been flattened.
A flattering circle, if you will.
Due to trauma. Yeah, no,
Oh, that's personal.
yeah. No, just like the new stuff was interesting and I think we've gotten some pretty reasonable feedback largely.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah, like I don't know, we step out of our element sometimes. Trying to think if there's any like last minute ones that I specifically like because I was gonna say yes, the rally car one. That was one I really liked. The grudge matches have also been fun too.
Those are fun. Yeah.
Yeah, where we just say, okay, Honda versus Toyota,
It's a tough one.
and just go down their historic model list. Those have been fun. I'm trying to think if there's any off the top of my head that like we have to do that we haven't done.
Yeah, we hit really good one. About the grudge matches is like how funny there could be this like we're in agreement, and then at one point we're like, fuck, you're wrong.
I'll
No,
kill
you're
you.
wrong.
Yeah.
And we're like, it's kind of cool how that is because the allegiances and whatnot, but that's a sign that it's a good grudge match, If
Right.
there's two oppositional forces that all have really, really good bases to stand up on. Dude, yeah, we've done some good ones. We did Subaru and Mitsubishi was fun.
Yeah.
That was
We
a
did
good one.
not we have not yet to do BMW Mercedes, have we?
I think we
Or
have.
have we?
I think we
Okay.
have. Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't
You
know.
vaguely remember that one for sure.
I
then.
vaguely. Yeah, I mean there's so many. I
So
do
many,
like
dude.
I'm just kind of flipping through our list. You know, the car driver top 10 ones were pretty fun.
Yeah, yeah, they were.
Those were pretty fun. Um, yeah, we do need to do uh more of the us bitching about stuff
The
ones.
rantisodes.
The rantisodes. Um,
Actually, you know what? The spotlight episodes were kind of fun too. Now I'm thinking about it, where we picked a specific car. We did like a Lexus one. We did an Accord one, just about the
yeah.
Honda
Yeah.
Accord and the history of that
According to the
vehicle.
Accord.
Yeah, right. And we did the Mitsubishi Galant VR4. All hail the Galant VR4.
Yeah.
Those are kind of fun. I think we could probably pick a couple more of those to like focus on because they're kind of cool. Just to the deep dive on a car, specific car, and just kind of
Yeah.
nerd out over it for like a
Yeah. I
good amount of
agree. And I
time.
think it'd be fun too to almost do more of like not a storytelling,
Hmm.
but like pick out, and maybe sometimes there'll be a good car, right? Like we're going to talk about the history of, I don't know, the Crown Victoria, and we just like spend a day talking about the Panther platform, but also then like God forbid one of us does some actual like research and figure out like, oh, like this is the guy that worked on it and it was originally going to be, whatever, a
Right.
two-door platform, and then they modified it, and then they were going to redo the Crown Vic, but then they decided to continue to make the same fucking car forever or whatever, like
And
whatever the story is there. I think
half
that could
the
be fun.
half that episode is Mercury Marauder talk anyway, and
Yeah,
we're
brother.
wearing the
Hell
Marauder
yeah.
leather jackets and everything for
That's
the
right.
episode. God,
Absolutely.
yeah, I want one of those so bad. Still. It's so irrational the want, but it's there.
No, it's very rational.
It's
It,
fucking
it's
there, bro.
it's
Uh,
rational. Like
that's
like our homie who's got the Cadillac Catera jacket. Um, we know you're listening. Um, but
goddamn.
and I think too, what could be fun is also highlight like cars that were utter failures, and
Mm,
that's stuff that like we don't think, but like tell the story of the Aztec, even though like
yeah.
it kind
Mhm.
of was ahead of its time, like an adventure SUV type thing.
Sure.
Um, like find the history of like the
Mm.
designer and how it was designed and the vision and the concept car and all of that, and like deep dive into its foibles. I think that could be fun too.
Yeah, it's
um
like the Alante. You've got like the Riata, like cars that just
yeah,
didn't do what
TC,
they were. Yeah, by Maserati.
right, or Scion, as
Oh,
yeah. um oh yeah, this the life and death of Scion,
yeah,
and
saving.
it's
We could do a saving Zion episode.
exactly
Too late,
resurrecting
boys.
Scion.
Too late.
Yeah.
Boy.
um any other ones, or should we just keep rolling with like, because we're kind of just talking about stuff that we kind
Yeah,
of want to
what's
do in the future, like, and we're all ears if you guys out there have some thoughts, and by that I mean ideas, not thots, not that hole over there.
aw.
um we'll save that for the after dark episodes, but um yeah, I think, and we've talked about this off and on, both on this pod, on stuff that we want to do more of
Hmm.
and stuff that we want to integrate. And you and I have talked lightly about it off the air. Like, what do you think that we should do more of? More of this, just more of these highlight episodes that we were talking about? Any other stuff, not even necessarily episodic, like in nature? Like, is there other shit that you've got stuck in your craw that we can maybe develop into this thing?
No, I like a lot of
We'll
this.
workshop live in the air.
I like a lot of this. I like that it's a variety, right? Like sometimes we'll be,
The
and it's
variety
after
hour.
200 episodes, like I said, under our belts, you look back, we've covered so much shit, dude. We've
Yeah.
covered mostly stuff in shit. But
Yeah.
like we've done grudge matches, we've done
Right.
uh, saving brands and all the fun stuff we do. It's like always a variety. Like sometimes we'll hit the news, sometimes we'll focus on weird cars, but it's like
Mhm.
it's kind of cool that we're not just like a thing. We're not just a news like thing. We're not like a podcast about car news. We're not just a podcast about us talking just random. It's like we
Sure.
usually have a
Well,
topic.
sometimes it is
Yeah,
talking
I
random,
mean,
but
we do usually we veer into that, but it's kind of cool that we do come with a topic usually, which gives us some focus, gives us something interesting, and
right.
I never feel like we're gonna run out of topics, just the way we
Sure.
are, there'll
Yeah,
always be something to focus upon.
there will be. I mean, I know we've talked in the past about bringing on more guests. I would like to
Hmm.
do that, and I
Yeah.
know you and I have talked about. We're both kind of I don't want to say anti-interview,
Yeah.
but like we could pull off interviews. I don't think that's what people want. I think if we are going to have guests on our podcast, we'll do more of what we're doing now. We'll pick a topic. Maybe we'll do, maybe we will do a Saving Chrysler episode, but we'll do it with a guest. And that
Right.
could be really fun, especially if it's a guest that's a known guest. The last thing I think people would want is just like that person being interviewed and having the same answers to the same questions they're asked in every interview.
Yeah.
So I think that could be a fun way forward. Is like we have more guests. We be an anti-interview podcast, and we just continue. I would love for us to be the safe space for car nerds, right? Where
Or unsafe, like terribly unsafe. Yeah.
Like it's safe as far as like they're not going to get interviewed, but if they want to go let their hair down and have fun about cars on a podcast and have it be super loose and just like contribute to a topic instead of like feel like they have to rehash their life story for the umpteenth time, or for the not-th time, right? If there's somebody who is just, I don't know, a fucking listener who wants to be a guest. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that too. I like, and I think historically, because we have had quite a few guests over our run,
we've had a handful.
Our kind of interview-ish questions are kind of entertaining because it's like probing their history of cool cars or like what's something neat that you own that you miss. I like that kind of personal stuff. But yeah, like when did you get into cars and what do you do and
who are
what's your favorite color?
Influences?
Yeah, God, no, we avoid that stuff like the plague. I think just naturally, right? Like it's just not good for us.
Yeah, if we are going to ask questions, it's going to be like, let's discuss your drug history.
Yeah.
Or what's your body count, right?
God,
we'll do that.
Let's not do that.
But no, like I think that could be fun to have more interviews, and we've now that we have 200 episodes, people are going to come flocking.
We're kind of a big fucking deal.
Yeah. Here's something, and this is one I don't think I've brought up to you ever. Is I think it could be. I've had this thought for an interesting way to get listeners involved. Is I think it would be really fun to have like a submit your dumbass car stories. And we collect a bunch of them, and then like we get to a point when we have enough, like at the end, like after PCP, we can be like, okay, a listener wrote us in this time where they like, jumped to the train tracks in their old cut Supreme when they were in high school, and they never found the body of the drifter that they ran over or whatever. Like, just like stuff that that people did like on a closed course, because like we all have dumbass stuff that we did when we were high school. Maybe it's like, oh, I worked on a car and like I used like a bunch of like egg crates as jack stands, like, and right when I slipped out underneath it, they collapsed and I could have died. Like, there's a lot of different ways I can go.
In all honesty, Frank, have you stopped doing stupid things?
No.
Okay,
this podcast
good. I'm
is
just
a shimmering example of me currently doing a stupid thing.
I'm just making sure, because I'm still fucking camp stupid, man. I'm still there, baby.
It's different, right? Like it's I might not be.
Are you trying to like
the dumb stuff I'm doing now
a
is like
graduated level of
I
stupid?
accidentally bought an 11th car or something.
That
tends to be more the dumb stuff I'm doing now versus like, oh yeah, my one friend, he smoked salvia and then drove a Mercury Sable wagon like onto train tracks and then left as a freight train hit it. That didn't happen. But like that would have been the dumb stuff that we would have done in the past.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'll serve one up. I'll set the stage here. I remember, gosh, I was probably a freshman in high school, sophomore. I think freshman. Yeah, because I absolutely didn't have a car. So me and a couple of kids that I knew, we would ride our bikes to, God, this might have even been like 8th grade. We would ride our bikes to middle school and high school. They were right next to each other. And on the way was a business park. And in the business park, there were a handful of like half the parking lot was just like kind of empty and abandoned.
Hmm.
And then it was like a shortcut. So we cut through this business park. There was a drinking fountain with like the world's coldest water. So that was great. Use the drinking fountain and then go across a major road to the back of the school.
Hmm.
We noticed that there were like a couple of company cars that were just sitting there and never moved. They were there for certainly over a year. The tags were way out of date. And there was one of them that was it was a Ford Escort. This was like a 95-ish Ford Escort.
Okay.
A couple years old at the time. And it was just unlocked. You just open it up and whatever. And so I remember one time we had a couple of the smoke bombs.
Hmm.
And so we lit smoke bombs and just threw them into this car. And it just like filled the interior with like yellow smoke. And then the inside of the windows were just like fogged up with like smoke bomb smoke. And it sat there for like another year. Like nobody noticed or cared. It was just like part of the thing. And then one day they disappeared. But that wasn't in a car. That was something dumbass that we did. Two-way car. But yeah, like that is fairly benign. It's probably not a great example, but like other stuff of like, oh yeah, we would, we put just Space Saver donuts on the back of my friend's Mustang and did burnouts or whatever. Like
Tray slides.
yeah, tray slides or cookie sheets. I remember we were like upgraded to cookie sheets once, so you can just keep spinning.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
We
late night illegal drags.
Oh, sure, dude.
Out by the Budweiser factory in Fairfield. All kinds of stuff.
We used to do some pretty silly stuff. I remember there was a story once too where a bunch of us this is before we had licenses. We were all like 14.
Sure.
And my buddy lived with his grandmother. So we used to always go to his place, and he lived in the basement and had like the little half windows down there. We
Yes.
call it a cellar back home.
Yes.
So a few folks, regional dialect coming in. But we'd sneak into his cellar, like, we're gonna take your grandma's car again. She had a manual. It was the only way we could like get to go out to see girls, you know.
Sure.
So we'd get the car, he'd get the keys. He'd always come up with some scheme to get the keys because
Right.
she really was pretty wise to it after a while. But we used to push
But
it
she
down
fell
this-
asleep at 6:45 or
Yeah,
midnight,
right.
so.
Yeah. And so we used to like hammer drunk, violent drunk, which we'll come into the story later. But we pushed
grandma or?
yes, dude.
Okay.
So we pushed the car down the hill and then we'd like, kick the clutch and start it up halfway down the hill. Is a really sneaky way to get away. One time though, he got in a small accident, which always happens to any time you ever try to sneak a vehicle.
Yeah.
And
When
his
you're
grandmother,
14 and trying
his
to drive a stick.
grandmother lost her fucking mind. She was waiting for us when we came home, which is like, you just know, like, I'm like, why are the lights on? And I could see the silhouette in the front door. And you're like,
Let me
we're
out
dead.
here. Let me out
We're
here.
dead.
Let me
So
out
anyway,
here.
she fucking almost murdered him, like real murder. Me and my other buddy took off. But anyway, I was in a band at the time and we made a song called Grampage based on that
nice.
event. Yeah. So we've all been there, right?
What
We
instrument
didn't
did you
die.
what'd you play?
I was a vocalist, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it wasn't
Rampage.
pretty.
We'll
But
have
no,
to-
it was you
We'll
want
have
to
to
check out
dust
our
that one
studio? I'll give you the studio cuts.
What
my
was
man.
what was the name of the band?
We had like 5 different names over the course of like 2 years.
Give me
So
one.
It was one
Give
of
me
those
one.
situations.
Give me one.
Oh God, dude.
I want to find it on Spotify or MySpace.
No, we're not. Dude, we never even got to cassette tape, bro.
SoundCloud.
I'll show you. I think I actually have a demo tape somewhere still kicking around.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was
okay.
Sharpie marker label. But anyway,
Fantastic.
it was a very it was literally a domestic. But yeah, he survived. So that was
Was that the band name? Literally a domestic.
catching a domestic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Sick.
We all do stupid stuff, right? But it was a small fender bender. Come on, grandma.
It was fine. What was grandma's car?
It was it was a Plymouth Sundance. So
Oh shit.
fuck, dude, premium
man.
wheels.
The Sundance.
Yeah, it was a Sundance. It did not dance well when we clipped that tree, but anyway,
Yes.
longer story there.
So yeah, we might have to integrate that. If how about this call to arms? If you, dear listener, have any dumb, doesn't have to involve domestic violence.
but
If-
do
yeah,
if you can,
yeah. We strongly prefer it.
please.
But if you've got a dumb car based in loosely car based at least story from your misplaced youth or not, just let us know. I guess maybe send us, you can email, like if you've got like accompanying photos and such, you can email us at, what is it? Is it
info at APA podcast or something? It's got
no,
that shit in it.
I think it's APA pod info. You know what? Scrap it. We will figure that out by 201 or 206 or 211. We will have that ironed out. But
Dude,
just
what if,
hit us up on Instagram.
Frank, what if our
APA
email
podcast
inbox is
at
full of
APA
fucking
podcast.
awesome inbox stuff and we haven't even looked at it?
Shut up and take my money type
Yeah,
emails.
right.
But
Sponsorships out
just
the roof.
hit us up on Instagram until we get our shit together. One other thing I want us to do, and I think we're knocking on the door, hopefully come next episode, is finally getting a Patreon together. Because I really, 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 really want us to have the late night confidential episodes, if not for any other reason, so Chadwick can share his mixtape cassette from the band.
No one wants that.
And we can hear Grampage. Yeah, it's okay. I used to have a band too, so we can discuss. We can maybe probably not compare notes. I don't know. My brother has all the recordings of that. But yeah, like I think we've got it loosely structured out. There's going to be a couple of tiers, all of which all you get is you give us money. We use that money to buy terrible beers and beer adjacent beverages.
God bless.
And then we drink them to a ruinous result, which is going to be some like after dark. Yeah, so I'm hoping we get that ironed out potentially as soon as next episode.
Within the next 200 episodes, perhaps.
Exactly, yeah. And maybe we'll have a mystery guest. TBD. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just unveil a Patreon. Chadwick, do you have any special requests you want to have in our Patreon? Like, anything you want? Like, you get the bathwater I was talking about earlier. Like,
send dirty pics. I mean,
Ooh,
we'll
I don't think you can pay in dirty pics.
You don't have to say it. It's like Craigslist personals back in the day. Remember, like 5 roses,
missed connections.
Yeah. No, that was a different animal. Personals was a fun. I actually have a Craigslist personal story I could share on the Patreon. There's a teaser. There's
late night confidential. Yeah, that's going to be genuinely fun. I think
it involves a prostate, Frank. It involves
I'm not naming an ominous floating prostate.
I am not applying ownership to the prostate at this time.
Fair.
Yeah.
You're a hero.
I didn't say me, motherfucker.
Exactly. I feel like that's a quote that comes up in your story.
Yeah, it's there. Ooh.
So that could be fun. What else should we add to this dog and pony show? More dumb purchases and projects that we split roast.
We can't avoid that. Yeah, that is a fun part. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. That's more of a anniversary topic, which is coming up soon too. A lot of big dates coming up, man. But no, I'll circle back when I close it out. But we just appreciate it, guys. Like 200 episodes. And we've only missed a few weeks along the way. So we love doing this. We love the feedback. We like that you guys are actually listening. I think it's shocking when someone's like, I recognize your voice from the podcast. And I'm like, I pull them to a fucking like side alley. I'm like, who do you work for?
You start breathing into a paper bag.
Something's not right with you.
Yeah. But yeah, like it is kind of funny, like slowly developing a little bit of like a tiny sense of community. And it's funny because like a lot of our listeners are from other like car community stuff that we're connected to. Like a lot of people listen, because of our connections to DWA and going on their rallies. And so we get a lot of DWA crossover and those people, some folk from when I was working at Cars and Bids, whether it be coworkers or other relationships through there, personal relationships, I know my PO listens to every episode.
Nice.
So that's a bonus.
My ATF agent listens. A lot of the lot lizards from back in my long haul trucking days. The lot lizards. Lizards listen.
Yes.
God bless Doris.
Yeah, Chadwick and the Lot Lizards was one of the many names of the band.
Hey, we floated it out there.
Yeah. So I don't know if truthfully, if anyone has any suggestions, whether it be for anything, God damn it, like even just like personal hygiene, I don't care. Like any
Oof.
suggestions that we can use to improve this
Oof.
thing, or make it less terrible at the very least. I'd be
Nah.
interested. But yeah, like I'm excited. I'm excited for the next 200. I'm excited to continue to kind of grow and iterate on what we're doing here, involve more people, both as guests and just as for the Patreon thing, so we can get remotely close to getting this thing into the black. That would be nice.
Mm.
Um, any last
Yeah, I thought you were hinting at my Craigslist personals right there by saying into the black, but hey, easy guy.
We need like morning. I forgot what my drops are in this thing. What's this
Oh
one?
God, don't press the buttons again.
I'm pushing buttons. I don't know what they do. Can you hear them? Because I can't.
Oh, it just said I'm gonna come, like really
Oh.
weirdly.
Oh no, that was
just like your voice.
yeah. Oh no, I have the wrong board on.
Oop.
Yeah. I just that's for the OnlyFans, not the Patreon.
I think we have to celebrate. And a fixture from the very beginning has been our automotive print ad quiz game show, Frank. So
Yes.
I'm going to pull up something appropriate for such an occasion.
Oh boy. Okay.
Can you describe to the listeners our fun little game? And if you don't know yet, well, there's been about 200 instances of this game before.
Yes. So this is a game that we love to play. We call it our print ad quiz game because we're not good at naming things. And quick side note. Now that we're at 200 episodes, you know how a lot of shows they'll have like their fans will have like a name for the group, right? Like I remember once upon a time in my misguided youth, when I was driving around for work and listening, I would occasionally listen to like sports talk. And Jim Rome, all his fans, he called them the Clones for whatever reason. And then like I know there's like Colin Cowherd, who I don't like, but like he calls it like, oh, the Herd is like his group. Should we have? I'm sure Andrew Tate has.
I knew you were going to
have a
for
name.
some reason. I knew you were
the
Tate Lickers,
the Tate Tonics. I don't know
the Tate Riders,
the Tateettes. So I don't know. Should we? Should we give a name to our 7 listeners?
like on the spot.
Oh, I don't know.
This is so much pressure.
It is. Okay. Well, speaking of pressure, I'm about to be put under pressure because Chadwick is going to read to me an advertisement from some sort of print publication for an automobile that's going to be from the 80s to 90s up until about somewhere in the mid 2000s.
Maybe.
He's going to redact out the make and model as well as anything egregiously identifying, and it will then be incumbent upon me within 3 guesses in 10 minutes to try and find out motor vehicle is being discussed in this advertisement. I can ask for hints if I get anything wrong, but I won't because I am infallible. I am ready. Chadwick, you got an ad for me?
I do, my friend. This is a 1-page ad. The vehicle, 3/4 angle, passenger side, a little elevated, kind of a cool angle. City backdrop at night.
Ooh,
very stylish.
Wow.
Bear with me, friends. The blank America's new V6 Super Coupe is on the prowl.
Okay.
So it's not a prowler.
Okay.
First hint. let me read the ad here.
I wouldn't call it prowler's not a Super Coupe.
No, and nor is it fall in our little game range here. Horsepower is back! Exclamation point.
Okay.
I don't know where it went. Blank unleashes the new blank with a port-injected single overhead cam 3-liter V6. How much horsepower? Question mark. How does 160 at 5,200 revolutions per minute sound? We thought so. And that's enough to That's just a weird statement.
We fucking thought so.
Shut the fuck up and read the rest of the ad, bitches. That's enough to transform the blank into a true super coupe. I don't know if that's the qualifying mark, but we'll go with it. But the good stuff doesn't stop with the power. With its high performance rear wheel drive chassis layout, the muscular blank gets all the power to the road, leaving the pretenders behind. And with fully independent suspension, super quick power rack and pinion steering, power 4-wheel discs, 15-inch alloy sport wheels, and sleek new aero-tuned bodywork, the blank will definitely make a lasting impression wherever you go. Test drive the new V6 blank today, and you'll find out why Super Coupes and Saturday nights were just made for each other. I don't know where they slipped that Saturday night in there, but I like it.
Saturday, Saturday,
That
Saturday,
is the ad.
Saturday,
I'm gonna get a timer
Saturday,
going for 10 minutes.
Saturday.
Don't fucking let me down. Frank, what are we talking about today?
Oh boy.
No
Oh
pressure.
boy. Okay,
Lots of tidbits in there.
15-inch alloys, V6, 160 horsepower, coupe, rear drive. America's new super coupe is on the prowl. The original verbiage of that made me think it was going to be like a Cougar, but doesn't fit any of that.
No.
V6,
Mhm.
rear drive. You said, did I hear 3-liter V6 single overhead cam?
3.0 liter.
3-liter single overhead cam V6 in rear drive.
Mm-hmm.
Port injected.
Mm-hmm.
It reads like an American ad. I can't. There's no Mopar of the era that's going to fit this. The only single overhead cam V6s they had were 2.5, and that was from Mitsubishi.
Mm-hmm.
And those were not rear drive. So we're not talking Mopar. If we're looking at Ford, God, I can't think of anything in that configuration. They had a 3-liter,
Sure did.
and I can't think of what they would have put that in a rear drive coupe. Was not in a Thunderbird. Those all had the 3.8 or a 5.0 or a 4.6. It would not be a. There's no Mercury offerings. I can't think of a Ford that would fit. The only thing I can think has got a 3-liter in it like that is. Was the one in the Ranger a push rod or was that an overhead? I don't even know. I don't think that was an overhead cam motor. So if I'm in the world of GM, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Because I can't think of any Japanese player that would fit that role with a V6 rear drive. So Honda and Acura is out. Mazda is out. They should have made a 929 coupe, but they didn't.
No, yeah, that would have been cool.
Toyota, they did not have any rear-wheel drive V6s. That wasn't a truck. God, what GM product could this be? I don't think this is European. God, this is making for painful listening, I'm sure.
Hey, you're 200 episodes in. You can take your sweet time on this one.
Fuck 'em.
America's new V6 Super Coupe is on the prowl.
Super coupe.
Row.
Okay, rear drive. Nothing in Camaro land. Nothing. And golly, this feels like something I'm going to be kicking myself aggressively in the junk about.
Venture
and
a
not in a
guess,
good
and
way.
we can steer you in, my friend. You know how it is. I want to get the fucking make it rain gun going. So let's hazard a guess.
God, I'm just gonna.
What do you got?
This is a. I don't have anything, honestly.
160 horsepower.
Sure.
Rear-wheel drive. V6.
Rear drive V6
Coupe.
coupe, single overhead cam.
Fully independent suspension too. Actually, probably something you should focus on too.
Um,
No dead axle
you
in
know
the back.
what?
Sorry.
I'm gonna say this is a 1992 Infinity M30. Final answer?
The Infinity is not on the prowl on this evening.
Okay. But you see what I did there? Because in these, it's called the Leopard
That was good. I liked
fan.
it. You are is decidedly un-American, as that automaker is.
Yes.
You're in the right country of origin.
Okay.
Japan.
Japan. Because yeah, that is a 3-liter single overhead cam V6 with 160 horsepower.
You have 4.5 minutes and 2 guesses.
So this could be a Z70 or sorry, a Z31. Doesn't feel like because at the time when that thing came out, it was like when the Z31 came out. I guess they would have called it a super coupe, but I would have thought they would have leaned more in like high tech digital dash and the bitch and Betty and
The
it
door
did have
is a
independent.
jar.
Yeah, when it's a door, not a door. When it's a jar. I can't think of a Mitsubishi that fits that bill.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. This is how have we not done this car? But I'm gonna say this is a 1984 Nissan 300ZX. Final answer, Bob.
I would be okay calling that a super coupe, but it's not the one we're talking about.
Okay. We've done the 200SX, I think.
We could do a car more than once if there's variants.
Fair.
Just to put that disclaimer out there. But also, your guesses, this is a little later than what you've been guessing. Some would even say that the vehicle's name has a lot of relevancy with this episode that we're filming right now.
Chevrolet Celebrity.
God damn it. The Daihatsu huge cock.
Exactly. Yeah. 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 The big balls awesome.
The actual name
Yeah.
of the vehicle, though, very important to this episode that we're filming right now or recording.
Ooh. Sorry,
It's in the goddamn name, Frank.
the fucking the pointless. Golly. Stop brandishing weapons at me. Okay. Super Coupe, 3-liter
Rear-wheel drive,
rear drive,
160 horsepower.
160 horsepower. This is a 1988 Nissan 200SX SE V6. Final answer, Bob.
It is our 200th episode. I had to hit you with a 200SX that we hadn't done yet. This is later.
I swear we've done that one.
We did a turbo and we did the first year, which was like an 82 or 83.
Yeah, the really frumpy.
Yep. So the specs are different. This is the 1987 Nissan 200SX, America's new V6 Super Coupe on the prowl. You got it, buddy. These cars are so impossibly cool and impossibly hard to find. Clean. Yes. I do have the Make It Rain gun if you're watching on YouTube. Frank, this is for you.
I'm ready.
Woo! Wow, again, $10 in the speed of
pornographic.
Light.
Yeah, that was good.
It's much, just like me ejaculating. But no, good car. Let me hold the ad up like I do. That guy. So very different looking from the early one. I love these cars. I think they're super under celebrated. It was a what is it? What platform is it again? The code
that's the S12, I believe.
The S12. So it doesn't get the drifty fame as the S13 and S14, but it's a super cool car. I've seen a
Super
few.
coupe, if
I've
you
seen a
will.
few really clean ones,
Yeah.
and they are awesome looking cars. If you check one out, but hard to come by nowadays. I don't really see these things kicking around. They never got that super popularity. Super
Yeah, it's
super.
funny. There's a clean one that's been on marketplace and like impossibly overpriced for like the
Yes,
past year.
it was like
That black one.
20K, right? Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
and it's like I think it's down to 10, but it's still like a
too much.
$5,000 car.
Yeah, they're
It's cool.
cool. It's a good. That motor's pretty good. The 3 liter's pretty stout. Um,
Yeah,
I'd rock one.
I've never driven any variant of that car, the S12.
Yeah, I've driven a few Z31s, turbo and
Mhm.
NA, and I like those cars a lot. I think this is a different animal. I think this is a lighter car than
Yeah,
the actual the Z31,
less
but
dense.
less dense, but still pretty dense. I think the 240, which is the S13, is quite a
Mhm.
bit lighter and more
Yeah.
happy on its feet. But I'd still rock the shit out of one of these, dude. I'd score an S12.
Yeah,
Kind of be a fun rally car too, to tell you the truth.
that'd be sick. Yeah, and
Yeah,
those
that
motors
would.
are pretty stout. They're pretty hard to break.
I agree. I agree. But good job, dude. The 200 SX on our 200th episode.
There we go. I
Had to
like
do
what
it.
you've done there. That was good.
Thematic.
That's it. Well, in lieu of having dumb car stories from other people to share,
Yes.
if you have one, I'm serious about this. Please, um,
Absolutely.
find a way to get that to us. Message us on the gram until we have a more formalized way of doing that. Tune in the next couple of weeks because I think we're going to be spilling out some really fun stuff.
Hmm.
And thanks for like being part of 200 of this. I mean, we started this on a whim, um, right into the teeth of when everybody decided it was cool to start a podcast. So it's not like we've been doing anything special,
Sure.
other than what we like to do, which is bullshit and talk about cars.
You know
And
what's
if other people get entertainment out of that, then God bless you.
I love how you already like thrown yourself into the closing out the episode. My friend, you did so good. We need some PCP to
Uh,
celebrate. You can't. This has been a
I'm
mainstay.
so yeah.
Project Car Progress. If you have any to share, to partake, just share with the
Yes.
group, Frank. Have you done anything? Have you wrenched? Have
Um,
you have
a
you
little
cleaned
bit,
up?
a little bit. I'm still cleaning out the garage.
Okay.
I still don't have the Sprint Turbo back in here
Mm-hmm.
because
Oh, uh-oh.
um so okay, where the last time I touched the car, I was doing the transmission mounts. I got one
Okay.
for I needed the front and the rear. There's these two like dog bone mounts. They're called a torque arm
Mm-hmm.
on the transmission, a front and a rear. I got the front's fine. Put the front in. It didn't look all that much better. It didn't feel all that much more stiff than the one that came out of it.
Hmm.
But whatever. I bought the part. I'm putting it in. So I put it in. The rear one I ordered. It came in incorrect. I ordered one from a different supplier from a different place.
Mm-hmm.
They got it. It was too long. I ordered
Interesting.
another one. I pulled it out of the package. I put it next to the other one's identical. Great. That was like 7 weeks ago. So, okay, finally, just now. Okay, or I guess before last week, getting out of the garage. Um, take it out of because it's in a plastic thing. I take it out of the plastic thing. And like where it mounts in the circle, there's like the big rubber. It's in the car. I don't have it here. Dog bone, big rubber thing.
Uh-huh.
It's got a little guide where the bolt goes. And
Sure.
where it connects, where the rubber is like sealed to the outer part of the dog bone, it's like peeling away. Like it didn't actually fully adhere. There's an imperfection in the part.
Oh no.
And I'm like, God damn it. So it was AutoZone. I took it back. I'm like, hey man, I bought this almost 2 months ago. Like, here's the receipt. Like, and they're like, oh, we don't work with that supplier anymore.
Oh my God,
They're like, we'll
dude.
take it on a return. So they returned it,
Oh, that's cool.
which is fine. He's like, it's under warranty. We don't work with them anymore, so we can't get another other one from the same one. So they found
Mm.
another one supplier. It's a Duralast, whatever. We'll see. We'll see if this one's right. It looks right on the diagram, but who knows? Um, and so yeah, I paid an extra like $8 to get it life flighted here, so it wasn't going to take a week and a half. So it'll be
Hmm.
here in a couple of days. And then I'll put it in. And then the other thing I did is, I think I talked about it. I had a mysterious coolant leak.
Yeah, you said that maybe external head gasket was your greatest fear.
Yeah, but like it doesn't. I've dug around more. It doesn't look like that's what it is. I pressurized the system, right? I sat there,
Okay.
pressure,
Hmm.
sat there, perfectly held pressure. I sat it
Interesting.
for 20 minutes. It didn't lose a single pound. And I poked around. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't see and wasn't pushing anything out. And it was leaking before when it was cold. It's not like it was like I drove it around. So
Yeah.
I can't, I don't know. I have
What
no
the
idea.
hell?
So it didn't even really like I topped it up, just the reservoir a little bit. Um, put it all back together so I can get it out of the garage. And then move it around. Fire right up. It's fine. Like I don't know. I have no idea. It's
Interesting.
so I don't think it's anything catastrophic, whatever it is or was, or I don't think it fixed itself either.
No, maybe it's
I don't
something
know. So I'm gonna
expands.
have to heat cycle it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
when
heat
it
cycle it.
expands
I'll
in
get it
heat,
good and
and then
hot and
yeah.
park it and then see if anything changes. I've never smelled anything while driving. Um,
Throw some dye in the system and see.
yeah, I could do that.
Get a little black light and go exploring.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of it. I haven't done anything on the Volvo yet. Um, I might be getting another car, but I'm not going to
Mm.
talk about that today. We're going to wait till the next episode. We had I'll tease this. Friend of the pod, former guest once upon a time, Mr. Robert Epley, who I actually purchased the Sprint Turbo from.
Mhm.
He's in a moment of desperation. He has a car. He's like, I'm just going to give it away. Do you want it? I'm like, no,
Yeah.
but like maybe. So we'll see. I'm going to talk this week. And by next episode, it might be behind me. We'll see. Um,
Yikes.
it's it went on him and Derek, and some other homies went and beat it up on like an old shitbox rally, like we love to do,
Mhm.
and it survived.
Okay.
So
Good
that's a
start.
start.
Good
It
start.
We'll see. It's terrible, but I want to have fun with it. I'll tinker with it, and then we'll
Yeah.
just find a home for it. And if it sells for $2,000, then great.
You're like the opposite of me right now. I'm trying desperately to get out of cars.
So
And
am
you're
I.
just
Oh,
adding to the fleet.
also,
Uh-oh.
we're recording this now. The
Correct.
Vitara is live.
Oh,
The Suzuki
what?
Vitara is live at auction on Cars and
So
Bids.
quick.
No reserve. It is going. It's already bid to $2,069.
Oh.
Um, I expect it to go for a little bit more, not a ton, but by the time this airs, it will have ended.
Hmm.
So it will be interesting to see. What do you think? No reserve, two-wheel drive,
Ooh.
base, 2000 Vitara,
I never even saw this
114,000 miles.
thing. It was pretty clean. Paint was good, right? Interior was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, there's one tear on the driver's seat bolster on the cloth, but it's about that big. Not that
It's
big
a
a deal.
later one though. It's not the boxy
Yes.
style. So
Yes, the 99 to 04, so like the roundy boy.
should see six, right?
Oof.
Should see six.
I think it'll do 4 to 5.
I don't
I'm in
know.
the car. I'm in
Fun
the car.
color, blue, right? New
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, like electric blue. I'm in the car like $2,500.
Oh, you're good. I could see it creep into six.
Hand crank windows, two-wheel drive.
Of course.
It might do 6. It
I think
could.
so.
AC delete.
I mean, running,
Um,
driving clean title like trackers, Vitaras, or sidekicks they're definitely over six for clean ones.
I'd be pumped if I got over 6.
Yeah.
So I hope you're right on this.
Yeah,
I
the
think like
trashed
4,500.
Dude, people are asking like 4 to 5 on trashed ones.
They are,
Hmm.
but like it makes me wonder if like like they say like a rising tide lifts all boats. If this is like the inverse of that, right? Like a lowering tide.
Don't do it. As I'm about to put my tracker on there probably in
Yeah.
the next month or
Well,
two,
no,
right?
like yours is, especially since yours is that earlier style, right?
Yeah,
And yours
yeah.
is a good color. It presents really, really, really well. Mine presents well too, but it's
Yeah.
it's less desirable of a thing. So we'll
we
see.
never got to do an adventure with them. God damn it.
There'll be more. There'll be more.
There'll be more.
I'll get a tint. I'll get like a tin top samurai or just a hard top sidekick or something. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, dude.
But
So
I have too many damn cars, so I need to
yeah,
thin herd a little bit. How
stop
about you?
buying cars. So project car progress for me, still on that rally car, that Volvo V50.
Yes.
Airbag light is on.
Yes.
It surprisingly
Still?
wasn't just the one where the guy cut the seat. It's the driver's side one. This is a known thing for old Volvos. The sensors will go over time, and of course, being a super safe vehicle, there are plenty of airbag safety,
Sure.
tension belt tensioner
Right.
sensors, everything. You name it. Every
Yep.
SRS system on that car.
Yep. That's what you were saying last week with the driver's belt pretensioner
Yep, it's the same kind of
voltage.
stuff, man. So, yeah, and that was my PCP like buffing the windshield for like 20
That was,
hours.
yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, so I've got that.
What else have you done?
Pulled the airbag code, right? And
Yep.
it said the tensioner thing.
Yep.
It can be misleading, right? Because it can tell you it could be low voltage, it could be high voltage, it could be anything. So I
Hmm.
actually took all that apart, which
Okay.
is kind of a pain in the dick. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is about interior plastics, even though Volvo is pretty decent quality. When you're pulling out a B, you know what I'm talking about? How the B
Yep.
pillars have those plastic kind of clips and they lock into a little socket. But man, when
Right.
you're
You have to
pulling
like
it
slip
and
it
then
down and out. Yeah.
the goddamn noises it makes, the
Yeah.
creaking, and
Creak,
if you
creak, creak.
snap,
And then you're like, oh no.
dude, yeah,
Oh,
and
just the clip gave way.
if you snap a B pillar like the actual plastic, fuck that, you'll never look good. So you got to
Yep.
replace it. It's hard to find the exact color. Anyway, it's a real pain in the dick. So I took that off and I took every sensor connector off.
Hmm.
And there's like
Clean them
30
up.
of them, and I used electronic, what is it, QD cleaner or whatever,
Quick
and I
dry.
Yep, and I did it. Dude, I love getting that stuff all over my hands because you can't help it when you're spraying little
I heard
sensors.
it's good for you. I've heard
I
it's actually
snuffed. I shit
incredibly
it
good.
right into my genitals.
Right.
Usually.
Just sound it. Yeah.
Yeah, you spread the tip.
That's what that little the little red straw that comes with it. That's what
Oh,
it's for.
you're supposed to dock with it. That's cool.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it as far as it'll go, and then you turn the can upside down so it's in like frosty mode.
Oh hell yeah, that really gets you up in the morning. But
Yeah,
so
physicals.
I hit all of those because sometimes you can get a voltage irregularity if it's like
Sure.
a dirty connection.
Yeah,
So I did all
background.
that, which is a pain in the dick, and I did the ones under the seat just in
Yes.
case.
Yeah.
Get it all back together.
Nope.
Tried to clear the light. It didn't go away because I have a scan tool that can do that. So the options are just shitty, right? Like we were talking about. So I'm still exploring those options. If I can get it taken care of for $100, that's an easy way to
Yeah.
go, right? But
Yep.
if I can't, I'm gonna try buying a used one and just roll the dice,
Sure.
see if that works. And that's just it's shitty. The car drives fine. The airbags work. It's not like the airbag doesn't work. It's just the emergency seatbelt tightening thing.
Right.
Whatever.
Who needs that? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of cars that don't have. There's no safety inspection.
You don't wear seatbelts anyway, so who
We
cares?
try to kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it, man. More of that Volvo fun stuff, and that's really it. We're gonna have to image that car. Have to use you to do that because that thing's a
Yeah.
riot, dude. You got to drive it. It's a killer car. But yeah, that's all I got. And let's just shut this fucker down, dude.
Let's do it. I'm tired, boss. We've done 200 episodes.
I know. Dude, let's take a break. Take a week
Let's
off.
do it. Let's do it. No, we're not taking a week off. In fact, definitely tune in next week. I think it's gonna be our best episode ever, or not. I don't know. But
What do you got planned?
I'm gonna do DMT during the podcast.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh, that would be. I mean, maybe for the Patreon. For the Patreons, we can like really experiment with hard drugs. I don't see why not. Like I don't see how this can go wrong.
I mean, my ATF agent says do it.
Right. And if you're my PO listening, we're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm. Not at all.
Unless you tell me it's okay, in which case we will definitely do
damn it,
that.
Frank.
So as I was trying to say earlier before we started talking about PCP, and not the kind that we're going to do recreationally for the podcast Patreon members, is yeah, tell us what you think. If you've got some ideas on how we can continue to grow this and make this more of a little community within a community, that would be cool. We're all ears. Just hit us up on the gram. Just send us a message and or feet pics. And we will check those out. And that would be fun. Let us know your dumb, awful car stories. That could be cool. We'll load some up over the next few weeks, and then maybe we'll integrate it.
Research your local statute of limitations before you
Yes.
share your stories, of course.
Yes, and unless you tell us otherwise, we will assume this is on a closed course in Mexico. The donkey show part is optional. You don't have to include that. We'll just assume. but yeah, so let us know there. Continue to follow along. Tell people. Yeah, this is great. So thank you for the last 200. Looking forward for the next 200. If you want to just stalk me, I'm the Photographer's Garage on all of the things. How about you, Mr. Chadwick?
Oh, definitely stock Frank. It's a good time. Good photos. Great photos. Excellent photos. Hopefully some Volvo V50 photos soon.
Yeah.
Myself, Auto Obscure Garage, rescues, restorations, and reviews, mostly on YouTube. Some more Volvo content, probably some more tracker content coming out. So stay tuned, guys. But yeah, as Frank said, we appreciate it. 200 episodes done.
In the
Another
books.
2,000 to go before we die. I didn't even do that math. We're going to be dead by then. I should have never made it out of my 20s. Peace out, guys.
Thanks.
Sorry, Mom.
Off to have an untimely death. Goodbye.
Bye.